So 2 is better than 1 and 1 is better than none. So tomorrow on the 23rd of June, we are actually going to see where you're going to be able to get 2 gold weapon orders. What's up, scholars? It's your professor here, Enlightened Enlisted, and today let's look at the news that we have about the new Battle Pass season. So the Battle Pass is getting extended to 15 weeks, which honestly I think that's a good idea because they've extended every Battle Pass since the start of it. So for this new season, we're going to have 15 weeks now. They are also going to be adding new boosters and new rewards to make up this extension. They also said that with the start of this new season, they're not going to be dropping anyone's military rank. So if you're a marshal right now, you're going to stay a marshal, and so on. All right, let's look at the gold weapon orders that we have for this coming Battle Pass season. Right off the bat, for the Soviets in the Moscow, Berlin, and Stalingrad campaign, we have a semi-automatic carbine. That is the KBP-135, and this thing looks kind of cool. Kind of looks like an M1, M2 carbine, little crossbreed. I'm not really sure how this thing was used in World War II. I'll have to do some research on that. But it does say in the description that is a 25-round magazine. It says slight recoil. I think they mean it has low recoil with low bullet speed, and you got to use it pretty close range, it says. Now for the Axis on Moscow, Normandy, Berlin, and Stalingrad, so pretty much all the campaigns besides Tunisia, you're going to get the artillery Luger, which honestly kind of looks like something out of Vanguard. It's a drum mag Luger with a wooden stock on the back of it. This thing looks so ridiculous, but it's going to be a fan favorite for sure. It does say right off the bat that this gun has wide dispersion, so I'm got a feeling that you're going to be missing quite a bit unless you're right up on somebody. Now the allies in Normandy and Tunisia are going to get this Smith & Wesson light rifle. Now this is a police rifle that was produced in 1940 to 1941, and it is going to be a semi-automatic. It looks pretty cool. I don't know how well this is going to be. It says it has a controlled recoil to make up and not so large of a magazine size, so I don't know how hard this thing is going to hit, but I got a feeling it's going to be more useful for you on Tunisia than actually Normandy. Now the Axis in Tunisia are going to get the Beretta 1918/30. This is a semi-automatic carbine, and it was also used for the police. It does have a bayonet on it and a 25-round magazine, but that's the only information that we have from this news release. So right off the bat, I think the best weapons that you're going to be able to get before I can actually test them is probably going to be the Luger, just because it's unique, and then probably the Smith & Wesson light rifle in Tunisia. But don't worry guys, I'll be able to review each and every one of these because I have enough gold weapon orders, so be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you can check out those reviews. All right, now that we got the weapons out of the way, let's talk about the vehicles that we have being added. For Moscow, we have the BT-7. Now this is going to be a speedy boy like it already is in the game. I don't really know why you would use it over the T-50 or the T-34 if you've gotten that far. Plus you can still get the T-50 with a gold vehicle order, and I think that's a better option for you. Now the Germans are going to get a better option. They are going to get the Panzer IIIe, and I really think that is a really good addition. I think it looks really cool, and it is something they use pretty extensively on the Eastern Front. Now when you get to Normandy, it does get a little bit more interesting because they're going to give the Allies a P-51D, and that is the Hurry Home Honey version camouflage pattern on there. It's got 2 250 kg bombs. It's got 6 Browning machine guns, and then the Axis are going to get a Puma, which I don't know why you would still be using a Puma in Normandy because you're just going to get absolutely obliterated by anything. And the Puma is a level 2 unlock, so this seems pretty unfair as far as what you're getting between the two factions. And of course this unbalance comes to Tunisia as well because the Allies are getting a Crusader and then the Italians are getting the AB-41. So once more you have the Allies getting a late unlock and then you have the Italians or Axis getting an early unlock. I can hear the Wereaboos crying already. But if you are a Battle of Berlin lover, don't worry, it is pretty balanced here. You got the Yak-3 in the white for the Soviets, and that is just a regular fighter. And then you also have a fighter, which is the Bf-109 G6 going in for the Axis. Now the Axis version, the Bf-109, does have 4 50 kg bombs where the Yak does not. You might be noticing that there is no unlock for the Stalingrad campaign as far as vehicles go, and that is pretty standard, I would think, because let's face it, the Stalingrad campaign already has some pretty powerful vehicles, and I don't really know what they would add that we haven't seen in other campaigns. But what do you guys think about today's news? Let me know down in the comments below, and while you're down there, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow. As always, scholars, hit those books and hit those bottles. Cheers. Happy as can be now that the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl. I fucking hate you made this for drops.